Hello everyone, I hope you are doing fine. And in this video, we will be discussing about the accounting for holding companies and the preparation of the consolidated balance sheet with one subsidiary company. So basically, before we move ahead, we shall first differentiate what is the holding company and what is the subsidiary. A holding company is basically a parent company. For example, Reliance Industries, that is the holding. Okay. And if that parent is having any son or a set of sons, that is the subsidiary. Branch or son slash daughter. For example, the Geo Financial Services is a subsidiary company of Reliance Industries. So the information is that the Geo Financial Services is a subsidiary company of Reliance Industries. Okay. So this is what the basic difference is between subsidiary company and a holding. Let us just take another example and let us assume all the brands, that is the OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo, and Redmi, Xiaomi, Realme. These all are the Chinese brands of mobile phones, and they have a single parent company which is named as BBK Electronics. So in this case, the BBK Electronics is the holding company, and OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo, Redmi, Xiaomi, Realme are the subsidiary. Also are the subsidiary companies of BBK Electronics, or I should say the daughter companies. Okay, but what is the relation between OnePlus and Oppo. So OnePlus and Oppo are sister concerns. So both are the sister concerns. Similarly, Oppo and Xiaomi are sister concerns and so on. So basically, if I have to find a relationship between these companies, OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo, Redmi, Xiaomi, and Realme, they will be considered as the sister concerns. However, the BBK Electronics and the Oppo are going to be what the daughter-father relationship. Okay, so this was just a quick example to make you understand that what is a subsidiary company and what is a holding company. I hope you have understood it. Let's move ahead and let us talk about the preparation of consolidated balance sheet with one subsidiary company. Okay, here the preparation of a consolidated balance sheet for a holding company with one subsidiary is involving the combination of financial statements of the holding company or the parent company and its subsidiary. Okay, so basically, the goal is to present the financial position of the group as a single economic entity. So the key concept is as follows. The number one thing is control. The holding company controls the subsidiary if it owns more than 50% of the subsidiary equity shares. It may be directly or indirect. Then the second point which comes is the consolidation. Consolidation is what the process of combining the financial statements of the parent and subsidiary company. And the third step is the minority interest. The portion of the equity interest in the subsidiary not attributable to the parent company. Okay. So these are the three criteria or the three key events which have to be kept in mind when we are preparing the consolidated balance sheet with only one subsidiary company. First thing is control. The holding company should control the subsidiary. That means it should own or should have more than 50% of the subsidiaries equity shares either directly or indirectly. Second point comes is the consolidation, the process of combining the financial transactions of the parent and the subsidiary company. Third thing is the minority interest, the portion of the equity interest in the subsidiary not attributable to the parent company. Minority interest is the uncommon stock between the parent company and the subsidiary. In other words, minority interest is that amount, is that portion of the shareholders which are not influenced by the subsidiary company, by the parent company. Okay, so let us just move ahead and talk about the steps for preparing a consolidated balance. First of all, what we do, we eliminate the intercompany transactions. How? Remove any transactions, balances, incomes, and expenses between the holding and the subsidiary companies to avoid what? Double counting. Okay. Secondly, we need to identify the ownership. Determine the percentage of ownership that the holding company has the subsidiary. Okay. In the point number third, we then prepare a consolidation worksheet. It is combine the assets comma, liabilities, comma, income and expenses of the parent company and the subsidiary. Adjust for the fair value differences and any unrealized profits or loss. After that, calculate the goodwill or the capital reserve as follows. Goodwill will be equal to cost of investment in subsidiary minus the parent share of net assets in subsidiary. Next up, if the cost of investment is less than the parent share of net assets, the difference is a capital reserve. So, if we consolidate this point, in other words, if cost of goodwill, sorry, if cost of investment is greater than the parent share of net assets, it will be compensated by goodwill. However, if cost of investment less than the parent's share of net assets, it will be shortfall by capital reserve. After that, we will compute the minority interest. Also, minority interest is equal to minorities share in net assets of subsidiary. And in the sixth step, what we are going to do, we are going to prepare a consolidated balance sheet. After that, prepare a consolidated balance sheet. Combine the financials of the holding company and the subsidiary company. and the present goodwill or capital reserve and minority interest appropriately. Okay. So basically, these six steps are to be followed. That is, first of all, eliminate if there is any intercompany transactions. After that, identify the ownership, who are the owners. Then prepare the consolidated worksheet. Calculate the goodwill or the capital reserve as per the requirement. Calculate the minority result or interest. And after that, calculate the consolidated balance. These are some of the steps which are used in order to prepare the consolidated balance sheet with only one subsidiary. In the next class, we will discuss an example of how to prepare a consolidated balance sheet. I hope you have understood the topic. Till then, have a nice day. See you in my next one.